Last time on Spy X Family, the family has finally come together. Yor has moved in with the Forger household and become a part of it as well. And after an outing in order to make sure they've had at least one family bonding experience, while it didn't go exactly as Lloyd would have planned, it was still a lovely day out, and they grew just a little bit closer. However, the day of the entrance into Eden's Academy draws ever closer, and Lloyd's mission truly is about to start. Will they make a good first impression to the most prestigious school in all of Ostania? Is that the name of the place? God, why am I so bad at the name of the countries? Oh, let's find out. Alright, it's time for battle. Equipment check. All okay. Fashion check. All okay. Final speech check. I'm good. I'll do my best. And battle ready. I've got nothing but doubt. Still, we've done all we can. Onward to Eden Academy and the admission interview. Prestigious private school assessment interview. It's huge. Well, it is one of the top schools in the country after all. So many candidates too. And every one of them are a rival. Anya, can you handle the crowd? I'm good. Yeah, Anya's ready to go! Then let's go. I can sense it. No doubt about it. It's a very familiar feeling. We're being watched. Don't tell me. There's an enemy lurking in the crowd. Anya hears what Papa said, and even Yor feels it. I feel his eyes on me. No, that's not it. It seems we're not the only ones being watched. Prying eyes, quite unpleasant. There. 4 in the connecting corridor, 4 in the tower bell, and more in the building on both sides. I've pretty much memorized the list of everyone affiliated with the school. There. The school faculty. They must be observing our everyone, grading us to determine if we're worthy candidates. In other words, the assessment's already underway. Look sharp, you two. There are examiners watching us. Just follow the training. D68 fail. Wow, they're failing people just by the way they present themselves? God. Posh assholes, essentially. A12 fail. G114 pass. It seems we have a rather poor crop of candidates this year. Indeed, most of them lack elegance. Good morning, Master. Eden Academy Housemaster. Okay. Wait, Housemaster? Does Eden have dorms? Possibly. See how the common riffraff trample over the hallowed grounds of Eden Academy. Quite unbearable. From elegance comes tradition. Elegance alone is what might make the world of man into paradise. Be sure to fail any family that does not display class. Yes, sir. Oh. I see there are still a few who may yet prove the powers of elegance. They salute the statue of our first principal. Well played, Forgers. They call me Twilight, the man with 1,000 faces. As long as I know what they want, it's easy for me to play the part of an ideal man. Now behold. Well, I haven't a clue who this gentleman might be, so I suppose I can't go wrong if I follow Mr. Lloyd's lead. Baldy! Elegance! Very elegant. Who are they? That's K212. The Forgers. Their daughter, Anya Forger, only just passed the written test with 31 marks. Oh, wow, her handwriting is really bad. Like, she can read and write, but oof, that's rough. That's rough, kiddo. She need to practice a little bit more. Not elegant. And her handwriting's crap. The father remarried, huh? Perhaps a makeshift family to fool the school? Uh-oh. They're already kinda onto him. Hard to say. We'll soon see. If these people possess true elegance, please present your admission slips here. G114. Please head to the interview venue 1. A12, yes? Head over to interview venue 2, this way. So they're already separating the wheat from the chaff. K212, yes? Please head to the interview venue 1. We still have eyes on us. Don't drop your guard. It makes me rather nervous to know we're being watched. I want to pick a booger. Don't you dare. Like, I want to pick a booger. Don't you dare. Boo-hoo, oh no. I slipped by accident and got stuck in the gutter. Oh, Jesus. Gutter child, gutter child. Boo-hoo. Am I in a bind? Oh my god. Clearly they're trying to test us, but some subtlety, please. Some subtlety, please. No one's going near him, possibly because they think he's a wacko. Still, if it's part of the assessment, we have to get good marks. Woohoo, I can't get up. Father, mother, someone's in trouble. We help. Are you okay? Oh, my hand slipped and also my leg. I have to do this for the credits, Okay, so he gets extra credit for doing this. I can't get up. At this rate, use the interview still to come. You can't afford to dirty your clothes with wastewater. Now, how will you get through this with elegance? Oh. Are you hurt? I'll give you my handkerchief. You should go see the school nurse just in case. What a disappointment. I suppose they were not but a couple of country bumpkins. You shan't join our great place of learning in those mud-covered clothes. Get K212 out of here. They're gonna fail, it's my fault. Oh, poor kid. I'm sorry. It's a good thing you brought a spare set of clothes in case of something like this. The right mind thinks that something like this might happen. A spy! Always prepared. Dang. I love the way Lloyd just puts on that suit like BAM! Serving up looks, baby! Yeah! This gray color does feel more suited to the school. Indeed, I think the first suit may have made me look a bit like a country bumpkin. Oh my god. I'm glad I got the chance to get changed. Thank you, young man. To top it off, he covers the boy. Smart. And elegant. The cheek of it. Damn you, Lloyd Georgia. Master. We're here to assess the child, you know. Silence. Children learn from their parents. Indeed, you don't get a low-scoring child without low-scoring parents. I'll unmask them yet. Uh-oh. Oof. The master has his sights set on the Forger family. Ooh, but they've caught your eye, master. Nonetheless. Oh, snap. You can see the reflection of them in his monocle. That's so cool. The little details you miss. That's why I tend to pause often sometimes. Not just because I'm also going over the manga, but the anime, good anime always has those little details that just go like, oh, the animation staff really were going all out with this. That's so great. Oh no. All the animals broke out of the school farm. Are you serious? A stampede of farm animals? The fuck? What the fuck? Just how far will you go, Eden Academy? Even Lloyd's like, the shit? Hey, don't push me. They want to see how we act in an emergency. If we panic, we'll be playing right into their hands. Stick to Formation D. Formation D? You've already come up with battle formations? The fuck? Keep up an attitude of compassion around the animals. Hey, who told you to go that far? Huh? It wasn't you, Master? Wait, then... This is an actual accident! Oh no! It's like, hey, this is a little bit much, isn't it? It's just like, wait, you didn't want this? Like, oh shit, don't tell me this is an actual crisis! Who let out the animals? Why do you have these many animals at your school? Like, a few horses are like one thing, but ostriches? Is that a friggin' falcon? An owl? A squirrel? Bulls? What the shit? And how could all of them be released at the same time? I feel like this is a setup. We got some very important people among the applicants. Go put a stop to this before someone gets hurt. Yeah, it's just like, your school is liable if anyone gets injured. Especially because there are some fairly upper crust people in the group too. Like, potential investors. Lawsuits by the dozen. No school wants this. Out of my way, I'm the Deputy Secretary of Treasury. Screw you. Wait for me. I'm the CEO of the central bank. Papa, father, wait. Oh no, his jacket. Oh, well done, man. Are you okay? Mr. Lloyd, it's Miss Anya. All the people panicking must have got to her. Yeah. Forget the test. They've gone too far. They've caused my little baby to faint. How dare they? Why does that cow look like it's wearing heavy metal makeup? I'm willing to bet that's the boss of the pack. Perhaps we take that one out. Should I use my gun? But please hold on to Miss Anya. Monsieur. Here we go. Oh. Pressure points? Nice! Damn! Hell yeah. No. I used to take yoga classes and they taught me that pressure points can paralyze. Yoga classes don't do that, So I thought maybe that might work for cows too. All the animals are backing up. Please don't be scared. The cow. Are you afraid? Stay back, Anya. It's alright. Oh, don't be scared. What are you doing? They're all headed home, and nobody got hurt, thank goodness. Elegance! Oh my god! Master. Forger! Oh, that's one of the housemasters. Is he in charge of these tests? You saved us there. You have my gratitude, and I'll admit defeat for now. We need time to get this under control. Thus, the admissions interview will start a little later than planned. Go get yourselves dressed and come back to this venue. You three have earned the right to try for our school. Sir? Looks like we managed to get a passing grade. Thank you for your concern. However, please worry not. We came prepared in case something like this. Oh my god. Why does this one have a top hat? Oh my god. It's like, we didn't just bring one spare set of clothes. We bought 2 sets of spare clothes. Oh my god. God, the top hat kills me though. The top hat kills me. Positively glowing. You know what? Forget elegance. These people are scary. No shit. No. That's a little too prepared. That's too prepared. 1 set of spare clothes, okay. 2, and just everything you did during that crisis? Like, this is going too well. This is going too well. And we're only halfway through the episode? Nah, something else has to happen. Oh god, I'm only halfway through the episode. This has been wild. The Forger family makes it safely through the interview proper. Oh, okay. That seems about right. That was the end of the previous chapter. Oh man, that was an entire chapter's worth of content right there. What made you think you could get in when you can't even answer such a simple question? Uh-oh. Putting pressure on the children. I don't think I'm gonna like this part. Okay. Because they were good with the whole interview part. Well, the pre-interview. But face-to-face, this guy's being an asshole to kids. I don't like this. What have you got to say for yourself, Will? Poor kid. That's just mean. Thank you very much. What kind of answer was that? Aw, he's crying! No! In many years as a spy, this is the first time I felt nervous. Even the time I infiltrated a terrorist organization. Or that time I stopped the launch of a massive missile with only a second to spare. Damn! I never felt this tense. My success rests on the shoulders of another. It's terrifying. Oh no, and Hanya's is like, oh no, if Papa's nervous, should I be nervous too? Next, Miss Forger. Yes, no doubt about it. Please take a seat. This is a make-or-break moment of Operation Strix. Excuse me. There you are, Forger. This war of information, the Forger family will prevail. Well, first of all, allow me to begin by putting a few questions to the parents. Housemaster to Malcolm Hall, the 5th dormitory. Okay, so there are dorms. Gotcha. Mild-mannered, hardworking, conservative. Also well-liked by the student body. Yeah, he seems like a nice enough guy. He's got that warm smile with the smile lines and stuff like that. He's definitely the friendliest out of the bunch. It shouldn't be hard to score points if we just give sincere, common-sense answers. I hear this is not your first marriage. What was the relationship between the two of you prior? They're really delving deep right off the bat. It's just like, man, that's a bit of a harsh question right from the onset. I suppose it's because they prioritize family pedigree. I met my wife at a local tailor, which also happens to handle your school uniform. Nice. I was drawn to the graceful way in which she carried herself. After my first wife passed away, I've become cautious in love, out of concern for my daughter. However, we grew closer over the course of many conversations. Nice. She is a kind and caring person who always puts family first. Oh, I felt she would get on well with my daughter too. And what about you, madame? Oh, Mr. Lloyd is a wonderful man, always there for his child. He's also very attentive to mine. It's always nice to see a happy family. Madame, surely a beauty like you could have had any man, so why go for a guy with kids? Jesus, this guy is an asshole. What a question to ask. Like, there are some girls who just like a guy who has a sense of responsibility. For some people, children show that, oh, okay, so you have taken on the responsibility of raising your child. You're not buckling under pressure. You're doing your best. And some people admire that and appreciate that. The fact that this guy doesn't get it is just like, oh, like, how old are you, dude? Do you have children? I don't think so. Like, the first dude, the dude without facial hair on the right, he's a guy who fucks. I'm just saying. He has grandchildren. The other two, oh no. They seem like codgers. Rather indecent, Mr. Swan. Housemaster to Klein Hall, the 2nd dormitory. The only son of the last headmaster. Ah, that's why he acts the way he does. He got his position through nepotism. Arrogant, avarice, and insensitive. Damn! His wife came to him with divorce papers last month. Oh, never mind. I guess you can't judge a book by its cover. And he just lost custody of his daughter. Based on what I've heard of the previous interviews, other families make him jealous, and he takes it out on them. Lloyd's got your number. It'll be best not to provoke him. On to the next question. Could you tell us why you want to send your child to our school? Put simply, to get close to the target, Donovan Desmond. Your school is staffed by the very best teachers in the country. Given the fact that you not only offer a wealth of knowledge and culture, but also a broad and balanced education, building class and proper patriotism. I believe the pride of Eden Academy, its teaching staff, are second to none. Elegantly put, Lloyd Forger. I knew I saw something in you, my good man. Now, as her father, how would you describe your daughter? Tell us her positive and negative attributes, please. Anya is a very inquisitive girl. She tends to stick her nose into everything, which could be a negative attribute, but she's a very smart girl. This one? Smart? That's harsh, dude. Occasionally, she says things that make you wonder if she knows what you're thinking. Anya's face is just like, oh no. It's quite startling. I'd say her worst attribute is that she's a bit of a picky eater. Then, madame, have you any particular philosophies when it comes to raising your child? We've practiced this. As you're aware, I'm not her birth mother. So at first, I did tend to spoil her, wanting to win her affection, with an eye to the future though. I do my best to be strict at times for her own good. Your husband said that your daughter is a picky eater, so what do you usually cook at home? Cook, you say? I do most of the cooking at our house. Of course, when I'm busy, my wife does step in to make something from time to time. Not that it's happened once. No way. I've never heard of wife that won't do the cooking. I mean, you could honestly just chalk that up to the fact that the husband, as a single father, did a lot of the cooking for a while, and, he just kind of took a liking to it. It's an easy explanation behind it, but then again, this dude wants to provoke them, so forget your daughter, you should be stricter with yourself, huh? We have our strengths and weaknesses. My wife, for instance, likes things spotless, so her cleaning is impeccable, and for childcare, she goes above and beyond. Alright, but that's just basic stuff, expected of a woman, Ugh, the sexism, no. Oh god, it was bad enough that he was an ass, but sexist too? That's a bit much. Right. It's fine, Mr. Lloyd. No. Right. Calm down. Why are you getting so worked up, Twilight? I mean, she's not even really my wife at all. Oh, but you still care for her, though. Handsome man happily married to a hot wife makes me sick. I'll needle them until their whole act comes apart. These bastards deserve to fail. Or where's the justice? He hates father and mother. It's all riding on me. Oh, poor Anya. Moving on. I have some questions for your daughter. Here it comes. First, can you tell me your name and address? First, can you tell us your name and address? I'm Anya Forger. My address is Berlin, Western District, Park Street 128. What do you do on weekends? We go to the museum and eat opera. Wait, what? They're all questions we anticipated. What do you want to do when you get into school? What was it again? Well, I, for one, want to infiltrate their social events and meet the enemy league group's leader, Desmond, and to see the extent of his plans. I want to cover the secrets of the big boss. What are you saying? The big boss? You mean our headmaster? Oh, I'm sorry. My daughter is all ambitious. He's fascinated by the headmaster and how he got to the top of his great institution. Oh? So she means to learn from her forebears at such an early age. I must say that's quite elegant. Ooh. Oh man, if they fail ass backwards into the win, gonna love it. It's just like Anya manages to stumble into the wind. In that case, can you tell me the name of our headmaster, young lady? That's right. Benedict Ivan Goodfellow. Benedict Ivan Goodhello. Oh, from the mouths of babes. On that point, what do you think you need to do in order to attain success as he did? I'll build character by suffering and juggle wits alone and facing down death in dangerous tests over and over. Yeah, I saw the guy go through that training in a spy show yesterday. Such resolve. It seems I underestimated this young lady. I don't think you need to go quite that far. Oh, I love the one old guy. He's like the voice of reason there. Alright, let's change the subject. Can you tell us what your dad does for a living? He's a psychiatrist. Oh, not an easy word to say, is it? Okay then, can you tell me what your new mommy is like? She's very kind. But sometimes she's scary. If we were to grade your mommy and daddy, how many marks will you give them? 100 full marks. Oh, mother and father are both very fun and I love them. I want to be together forever. Oh, oh no, look, oh, the look on their faces. It is so charming. Ah, so wholesome. So wholesome. I feel it in my heart. The show really is my weekly dose of like heart warmth that I need to survive. Yeah, whatever. This diet again. Then if you were to compare your new mama to your old mama, who would you rate higher? Mr. Swan. Oh yes? Could you ask a different question, please? Not happening. She answers or she loses points. I don't know how she got to that orphanage, but her birth parents are probably already... Oh no. Oh. that's too much. That's too cruel to want that response. Yeah, that figures for your old mama. Look, it's one thing to feel like your own lot in life is crappy, but oof. I had to take a deep breath there. I actually got really angry. I actually got really angry. Oh, like, just to, I can't. I can't. I can't with that. Like, just the idea of some older dude trying to do that to a child. Like, I can literally feel my blood pressure elevating at the thought of that. I'd kill him. Fucking kill the dude. I would literally kill him. You prefer your old mama, huh? This is too much. Miss York, calm down, please. But this is keep you cool for the mission. You have tons of kids living in the dorms away from their parents. She won't last in this school. If she's gonna start whining over every little thing. You are in the wrong profession, dude. Like, I don't know what happened in your home life, but that's too much. He's hurling abuse, so what? A little thing. It's nothing more than a fake family. A little thing, is it? Oh, yeah. See if I can. What's your problem, second misfortune? Don't take it out on me just because you lost to the first. Oh, like, Jesus. Oh, that felt good. Really. Jeez. You know, I've worked in retail, so I know there are people out there like this who want to get under your skin, who will do things just to aggravate you. I mean, hell, we're on the internet. You see it all the time. But damn. I can't say that I've never gotten my jollies from just aggravating someone a little bit, but I could never hit them in that kind of a way. Just to dig in like this, I could never go that far. I'd feel sick with myself. Oh shit! Keep your cool, Twilight. Oh shit! Oh, apology. There was a mosquito. Thank you for your time. Hey, where are you going? We're not done here. If callously disregarding a child's feelings matches the institution's idea of education, then I clearly chose the wrong school. Damn fucking right. Damn fucking right. No, absolutely not. I don't know. It's one thing to be harsh in terms of what the child is capable of and not capable of. I mean, it kind of happens. You don't have to be an ass about it, but there's limits. But to aim for the jugular on a child like that, no. Like, no. I want no part of your school then. I don't care what your school is. Wow. The calm and cool spy lost it. Nice. Oof. You bastard, you dare dismiss the good name of our school? Come on, you two. Excuse me. We'll make sure you never set foot on these grounds again. You went too far, Mr. Swan. Have you some objection to my method? My father may have retired, but he's still a very influential man. I would politely suggest you watch your mouth. Jeez, even treating your colleagues like this. Like, ugh. Hey, get the next one in now. I believe in the pride of Eden Academy. Its chief and staff are second to none. Kowtowing to authority. I have no right to call myself an educator. Who truly besmirched the good name of our school? Oh, shit! Elegant, if I do say so myself. Now I might stand proud as a part of the faculty of Eden when next we meet. Right, Forger? Oh, this guy got like... You are a true educator. Like, hell yes. Hell yes. Like, that is a true teacher who values the students and the people who place their children's future in you. Like, now that's a teacher I could fully get behind. Like, if you understand your student isn't the brightest around, but if you're willing to help them in whatever way, you are a good teacher. I don't care what anyone has to say. Ugh. Oh, I don't know if he's probably gonna get fired because that's assault, but all things considered, handled with elegance indeed. They had no way of knowing that was gonna happen. All things considered, they were doing it pretty good. That last thing was too much. Like, it sucks, dude, because it's just like, oh, because you're too perfect, we're gonna deduct marks for you. Like, what? Would being not good have been the right course of action? Like, it was a no-win situation. That's what sucks about it. Ugh, we flopped for sure. I'll go make us some tea. I failed as a spy yet again. I got my own feelings mixed up in the mission. Father, I'm sorry. I didn't do good on the test. Oh, sorry. Don't worry, Anya. You've got nothing to feel sorry for. You don't want to go to that place anyway, right? I want to go to that school. If the mission fails, if I don't go to the school, then there's no more together. If we don't pass, then of course this will all be over. No, it's just worried about how that might affect my work, that's all. No, it's the togetherness. There's this feeling of being complete that you get from being together. So honestly, we don't have to have a hope in hell of passing. I'm sure it'll be okay. It'll work out. Glasses guy and half glasses guy were both nice. Yeah, true. Yes, that's right. They'll back us up. Let's try to keep faith. Spy must keep faith in nothing but himself. You must always be prepared for the worst case scenario. I want to be together forever. However, just this one. Yeah, well, we'll have to wait and see. We worked hard, so let's celebrate that. Oh, just for now, just a little. For the family's bright future. Oh. Something flopped down. Oh no! The family photo fell. We flopped. The mission hangs in the balance. Oh no, that's ominous. That is so ominous. Oh, that's end of the first volume too. Oh man, I definitely love this. But I know she gets into the school because you see her in the ending with the gold uniform and all that. Not to mention her hair ties have the gold around it, almost as if she was designed to be in the school uniform. It's been a good while since I've actually gotten legitimately angry at something in an anime, in any show. Like that, I could feel my blood boiling over. I had to literally take a minute. Like, I could not. Especially, like, the connection you have to Anya in this series, like, no. But I wonder, like, was she having a memory of her mother or something? Because we know she was at the institute. Like, was she separated from her real mother or something? That raises so many questions. Did her mother die? What about a father? What was the organization that did the experiment? Is it something like Stranger Things? Like we're gonna find out that the same organization Lloyd, or maybe that Yor is a part of, did the experiments, and like Lloyd has secretly been working for the bad guys this entire time. And I'm waiting for like the shoe to drop on a lot of things where it's just like, oh, Lloyd has to be on the run. Yor finds out this, that, and the other. And that ominous thing of the family photo falling too. Just, man, I knew something was going to go wrong at some point. But man, the dude digging into Anya like that. Like again, making the one kid cry over the fact that it's just like, you're not even that smart, your grades aren't even that good. It's just like, I mean, what can you really do? But I mean, like that stuff like that always feels like it defeats a certain purpose, because it's just like, I mean, you're a school though. Your purpose is to teach. Like places like this always seem to just expect the kids to know things. Like at that point, it's the parents teaching the kids more than anything else. So you might as well just homeschool your kid. You just go into this school for the prestige, for the bragging rights. Like, no. Like, if I'm gonna put that much work into teaching my child, like, we're homeschooling them anyway, like, why not keep doing that? I do love the themes in this episode. Despite how despite how prepared, Lloyd could be, there are just some things you can't prepare for, and that's an emotional response. Whether that was an emotional response from Anya, from Yor, from even himself. Like, that is something that just, you can't prepare for that. Like, Lloyd was going through it in his head. The ops with the terrorist organization, stopping a missile, those were all things that relied on his own physicality and his ability to deceive. But emotions, connections? No, that's something completely different. And I know he feels bad that he had an emotional response to what happened with Anya, but Yor had that too. Like, who would have predicted that? That's the one thing you couldn't truly predict. You knew that the one dorm master was going to dig because he was a petty asshole, but you didn't know how bad it was going to be. Like, no one would predict that he would go in that badly against a child. And while it would have been cool to see Anya completely overcome that situation, I feel like it speaks volumes in what could have possibly happened in Anya's background to elicit the response that she had. I do like the fact that, despite everything, they're still gonna keep trying. Lloyd hasn't completely given into the despair, and I know that it'll work out, but I am fascinated to see where things go from here on out. Because at the very least, Anya at least has two leading figures at the school kind of in her corner at this point with everything that happened. And unfortunately, it seems like we're going to see that one asshole dude maybe more regularly because of Anya, and maybe he can be turned around to some degree. Maybe see the error of his ways or something like that. Or maybe not. Maybe he'll just keep being an asshole. So tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. If you like this video, subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one. Or don't, I ain't your daddy, but I still love you nonetheless. And until next time, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for joining me, and bye-bye!